I hope you all had an amazing day or are having an amazing day wherever you are. I wanted to say that and that I love you and you are loved. You will always be loved. You all have always been loved, just not the love that you've seen here on planet Earth. It's a little twisted. It's been love. I think the song You Give Love a Bad Name comes to mind. I don't know why it just popped in my head. But I think that is true because so many people have been burned by love that they twist it and they view love as a pain. But that's not what I wanted to talk about, actually. It is something that I've been thinking about, though, about the viewpoint of love and what that means. But this is about detachment because someone said in the comments that it's difficult to detach from children. And I absolutely understand that point of view, and I honor and appreciate your point of view. I want to give you maybe a different perspective on that because I went through this with my own children when I had to go through this process of detaching in order for me to go back and recognize and remember my God self. I did detach completely from my children. Actually, when I went through this process, I'll back up, back in 2013, when I went through this the first time, and it was actually God that detached. I say he, but it ripped out both my kids and my now ex-husband out of my being completely. And I was in this cocoon. I was in this like shell. And I could see the connections to my kids and my ex-husband up there, but they weren't in me anymore. And I kind of freaked out for a minute, but I was like, okay, I trust in source. I trust in God. I trust in the process. So I'm just going to go with it. Later, the interesting part was my ex-husband, my now ex-husband, was the one out of the three who freaked out the most. He was mad. Oh my God, he was so mad. How could God do that? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. You're mine. You belong to me. Blah, 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 blah. My kids, though, were fine because what I learned later and from that experience is and this is an issue that we have in the universe, which is we connect to people and then we stay connected. We have parents who have stayed connected to their kids for their entire lives and creates a massive trauma bond, especially women. When you have an umbilical cord bond through your belly attached to your kid, what's happening is you are actually holding on to them energetically, which is causing them not to grow to their fullest potential. So what I learned, what I was taught to, yeah, it's okay for me to have a connection. It's not even really a connection. It's just I share space. I share energy with my children. I am love, pure love. They feel that love overflowing to them. I don't have to be connected with them all the time for them to feel that. They know that. They know that I am. So I actually ended up disconnecting from both my kids and connecting them directly back to source because they are a child of God. They are a child of source. They need to step in their own creator energy, their own sense of self, and they need to blossom and grow into their own flower, their own being. I was actually holding on to them energetically, and so was my ex-husband, and I had to teach him this as well, and he still tries to hold on to them, but his is more of a control thing. Mine is a let go of them, because yes, I birthed them. Yes, they're my children. Yes, I will always be here for them. Yes, I will provide everything they need, including the love and the energy that they need and the space. I create a beautiful, nurturing, peaceful space for them. And I am constantly with them. They can feel me when they want to. I can feel them when I want to, but I am not attached to them to the point where I hinder their growth. They are a child of source, and in order for them to become the greatest potential, I have to connect them back to where they originally came from, which is source. They came through me, but I'm not their God. My ex-husband, the masculine, is not their God. There's one God. There's one source. Yes, God is through me, as me. I am God. But there's only one true supercomputer. That's what it looks like to me. There's only one true God. So, you don't have to do what I do or what I did. I'm only giving you another perspective, another option. This is what I did for my children. And what it did for my children is it allowed them to grow as self-reliant, self-sufficient, sovereign, powerful beings. My kids are super advanced. In fact, my daughter just started a new job, and it's been a week, and they are already complimenting her as if she has been there for years because she computes things that fast, because she's connected to source. My son is connected to source. My son can bend time. My son can create. He can manifest instantly, almost. He's getting pretty close. They have these superpowers, these super abilities, because I am not hindering them. No one is hindering them by connecting to them. They're connected directly into the outlet, as am I. So, whoever mentioned something about disconnecting from children, that's my perspective on how to disconnect lovingly from your children and connect them back into the original source. It's not like they go away. They're always going to be there. You just don't hold on to them because they're not yours. They don't belong to you. No one does. That's why this detachment process is so important, because once you detach from everyone and everything, you come into a state of freedom. I can easily have a conversation with an energy, be like, no, it's just not going to work for me, thank you. Or yeah, this is a good energy, or not a good energy, but this is going to work for me. Let's do this. Because I am living in a state of freedom. I'm free within my own energy space, not beholden or attached to anyone or anything. Give it a try if you want. Hey, you know my motto, you do you, boo. No, I love you. Have a great day. Bye.